You're not crazy. Your body is still reacting to something it survived, and no one explained that to you. You've been calling it anxiety, overthinking, being too sensitive. But what if it's trauma? What if your nervous system never got the message that it's safe now? Why do you still feel on edge, even when nothing is happening? Why do you miss someone who hurt you? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you're going to understand exactly what narcissistic abuse did to your brain and body, and why your symptoms actually make sense. And once you understand that, everything changes. Narcissistic abuse isn't just emotional pain, it's chronic unpredictability. It's never knowing which version of him you're going to get. Warm, cold, loving, distant. Your brain doesn't register that as a relationship drama, it registers it as danger. And your nervous system shifts into survival mode. Heart rate increases, breathing shortens, muscles tighten, cortisol rises. At first that's temporary, but when it happens for months or years, it becomes your baseline. Pause here. That tightness in your chest, that constant mental replay, that scanning for tone changes, that's not personality, that's adaptation. You adapted to instability, and you survived it. But survival mode is exhausting. You wake up tired, you crave sugar, your belly feels heavier, you can't fully relax. And you start questioning yourself, what's wrong with me? Nothing? Something happened to you. Let's go deeper. Chronic emotional stress keeps cortisol elevated. Cortisol is protective in short bursts, but long term, it shifts metabolism. It stores fat around your abdomen. It disrupts thyroid balance. It fragments deep sleep. It increases blood sugar swings. It fuels inflammation. So when you say, I gained weight after him, I can't sleep like I used to, I feel inflamed all the time, that's not lack of discipline, that's stress chemistry. Now here's the part most people never explain correctly. Trauma bonds are chemical. Intermittent affection, love followed by withdrawal, creates dopamine spikes. And dopamine bonds you to unpredictability. That's why the highs felt intense. And that's why the lows felt devastating. So when the relationship ends, your body goes into withdrawal. Not just heartbreak, withdrawal, that ache in your chest, that urge to check his profile, that sudden wave of missing him, that doesn't automatically mean you want him back. It may mean your nervous system is detoxing from intensity. And detox is uncomfortable. If this feels familiar, stay with me. The next part will likely explain something you've never fully understood about yourself. When you lived in emotional instability long enough, your nervous system became hypervigilant. Hypervigilance means constant scanning for tone shifts, for micro-expressions, for rejection cues. Even now, you can be alone but still feel watched. That's conditioning. Your brain learned connection equals risk. So now you crave closeness. But your body tightens when you get it. You want love, but you fear it. That internal conflict is exhausting. And here's something even deeper. Sometimes you don't feel anxious. You feel numb, disconnected, like you're watching your life instead of living it. That's freeze response. When fight or flight runs too long, your system eventually conserves energy. Freeze feels like brain fog, low motivation, scrolling without purpose, difficulty making decisions, wanting to cry but feeling empty. It's not laziness, it's overload. Your body stayed alert so long, it eventually collapsed into shutdown. And here's the twist. You can feel exhausted and wired at the same time because your system doesn't trust rest yet. Rest used to mean vulnerability, and vulnerability used to mean danger. So your body stays half awake, even in peace. Let that land. You're not broken, you are patterned, and patterns can change. Now, especially for women between 30 and 50, this hits differently because stress impacts hormones. Cortisol suppresses progesterone. Sleep becomes lighter. Inflammation increases. Metabolism shifts. Weight that never used to stick, sticks. Anxiety appears out of nowhere. Patience thins, energy fluctuates, and you blame age. But trauma accelerates hormonal imbalance. Not because you're weak, because your body was overloaded. Now here's the empowering part. If trauma changed your biology, healing can too. But you cannot think your way into safety. You must signal safety physically, repeatedly. Let's make this practical. First, stabilize blood sugar, protein in the morning. Not coffee alone, not just carbs. Protein stabilizes cortisol rhythm. Second, reduce inflammation. Leafy greens, berries, fatty fish, olive oil, seeds. You're not dieting, you're lowering internal alarm signals. Third, breath regulation. Inhale 4, exhale 6. Longer exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system. 5 minutes daily. Fourth, gentle movement. Walking, stretching, light strength training. If you're pushing intense workouts daily, you may be increasing stress. Movement should regulate, not punish. Fifth, morning sunlight. 5 to 10 minutes early in the day. It resets cortisol rhythm. Small action, massive biological signal. And here's something powerful. Calm might feel uncomfortable at first. Peace can feel boring. Kindness can feel suspicious. It doesn't mean something is wrong. It means your nervous system is recalibrating. There's something else that almost no one talks about, and this might hit deeper than you expect. Sometimes you don't miss them. You miss who you were trying to be. The version of you that kept hoping. The version that believed if you loved harder, explained better, stayed calmer, it would finally feel safe. And that realization, it hurts. Because part of healing isn't just calming your nervous system. It's grieving the fantasy. Let that sit for a second. You weren't just attached to a person. You were attached to the possibility. And the brain doesn't easily let go of unfinished stories, especially when the ending never made sense. That confusion, that mental loop of, was it really that bad? Maybe I overreacted. What if I misunderstood? That's not weakness. That's cognitive dissonance. Your brain struggles when someone is both the source of comfort and the source of harm. So it tries to resolve the contradiction. And often, it resolves it by blaming you. Because if it was your fault, at least it feels controllable. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Your nervous system doesn't lie. Your body knew before your mind did. That tightness, that walking on eggshells feeling, that subtle dread before conversations. Your body was tracking patterns. Your conscious mind was still excusing. And when you ignore those signals long enough, your body turns the volume up. Anxiety, insomnia, gut issues, hormonal shifts, panic out of nowhere. It's not random, it's escalation. Now let me ask you something gently. How often did you override your intuition in that relationship? How many times did you say, "It's fine, I'm just tired, I'm being dramatic"? And how often were you actually right the first time? This is where identity begins to fracture. Because when you repeatedly dismiss your own perception, you start disconnecting from yourself. And self-trust is the foundation of nervous system safety. Without it, your body feels untethered. That's why post-relationship anxiety isn't just about missing them. It's about not trusting your own judgment anymore. That's destabilizing. But here's where the shift happens. Healing isn't just calming cortisol. It's rebuilding self-trust in tiny, consistent ways. It's noticing hunger and eating, noticing exhaustion and resting, noticing discomfort and not rationalizing it away. Micro decisions, micro boundaries, micro acts of self-loyalty. And those small acts send a powerful biological message. I listen to myself now. That message changes everything, but here's the part no one prepares you for. As you begin to regulate, grief may intensify because numbness starts fading. And when numbness fades, feeling returns. That doesn't mean you're going backward. It means your system finally feels safe enough to process. Stay with me here. Healing isn't dramatic, it's repetitive. Balanced meals, earlier bedtimes, less caffeine, boundaries, predictable routines. Boring equals predictable. Predictable equals safe, and safe rewires the brain. Slowly your baseline shifts. You wake up less tense, cravings decrease, sleep deepens. You stop checking his profile. Your body softens, not overnight, but steadily. And you begin to feel like yourself again. Maybe not the old version, a wiser one. If this helped you see your body differently, stay connected. We're going deeper into cortisol and belly fat, sleep after emotional trauma, gut health and toxic relationships, and a full nervous system reset plan. Comment below, what changed the most in your body after the relationship ended? Share this with someone who still thinks she's crazy. She might just be traumatized. Take one slow breath right now. That's where healing begins. If this helped you understand your body, subscribe. You deserve content that validates your healing. You survived the relationship. Here, we help you survive it too.